Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you my top 10 Korean skincare products for dry skin. Now, for those of you that have been with the channel some time, you'll know that my skin type is oily and acne prone, and I'm a grease slick morning through till evening. And so as a result, sometimes I've been a little neglectful to the dry skin folks out there, and I want to put that right in today's video. These are my 10 favorite products for maximizing hydration, dialing up the moisture levels in the skin, and combating any dryness. The reason we're focusing in on Korean skincare specifically is I think the Korean skincare brands have cornered the market when it comes to hydration. They've got amazing next level formulations, so much innovation, and the price points are to die for. So sit back, relax, and let's talk the best Korean skincare for dry skin. Now, before we get into today's video, I would love to do a little survey amongst the Mad About Skin viewership to see what exactly our skin types are. Now, I know that the viewership of this channel comes from the four corners of the world, and I'm sure just about every skin type is represented, but I'd love to know exactly what we're combating when it comes to our skincare routines. So sound off in the comments section below and let me know your individual skin type, and of course, any products that work wonders alongside it, because I really do love and appreciate your personal recommendations. Whatever your skin type, if you enjoy this style of video where we do the top 10s, the best of the best, in a completely sponsorship-free way, then the best way of letting me know is by reaching down and giving this video a big thumbs up and a like. This really does support me as a content creator, because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, as we get into today's video, it's worth remembering, like a lot of things in life, when it comes to our skin type, it's complicated. You know, you can be super oily one minute and dry as the desert the next. And a lot of things will impact our individual skin type, from monthly cycles to temperature changes, different seasons, what we eat. There's a whole lot going on. And so I would recommend everyone to have a couple of hydrating products on hand for those moments when our skin just needs that extra TLC and that extra dose of moisture. There are 10 amazing products to choose from here. You don't need to buy them all. It's all about working out what your skin needs. I'm super dryness prone in the winter time, whereas I'm super oily in the summer. So these products really will come into their own in the later seasons. And that's why I've really honed in on what I think adds the most value when it comes to hydration through trial and error in my own routine. And that's really what I'm sharing today. All the products mentioned are linked in the description box below, as are some places where you can buy them internationally if you want to check out the prices, make a purchase, all there for your convenience. But let's start off with a cleanser. My favorite of the Korean skincare cleansers for extra hydration is this. This is a Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Ampule Foam. Now, most cleansers, however gentle they claim to be, will have some element of drying action on the skin because you're removing things. You know, we're trying to take off water-resistant SPF, makeup, dirt, debris, all needs to go. And with it will go some oils that our skin has built up to hydrate. This is fine. It's always worth remembering that with a cleanser, you're going to get some element of dryness. It's about minimizing that down. And I find this product, of all the ones in the Korean skincare market, is the least stripping and drying based on my own experience. It works really well too. It'll take off everything on the skin and just leave the skin perfectly prepped for the rest of your skincare that's going to follow. The key with this one though is a little goes such a long way. You need a tiny amount and you get a perfect cleanse. If you use too much, honestly, it can just be a little bit intense on the skin. So a tiny amount will do everything you need. And one of these will last me a whole winter season. I think I actually bought this as part of like a double cleanse kit that Skin 1004 do. I'll link the kit and the individual product below. The kit was like £20, I think. So this is somewhere in the region of £10. Super affordable as a cleanser. And you know, honestly, one of the least stripping and drying I've ever found. Perfect cleanser for dry skin. Now, after you've cleansed, that's really prepping the skin. We're then going to want to really pile on that hydration. And you've got a couple of options. You can go for an essence or a toner, you can go for a serum, you can go for a cream, or you can mix and match with different textures. This is something I like to do. I don't like to get all of my hydration by layering multiple toners on top of each other. I think it gets a bit samey, boring. I don't find it absorbs as well. I really like, in order to maximize hydration, to use a beautifully hydrating toner, follow with some hydrating serums, then top it all off with a cream. And we're going to go in this video, we're going to go in that order. So my favorite Korean skincare toner for hydration is this. This is the Ciaris Drops of Amnesia Calming Mist. I hope I pronounced that right. But this this is amazing. First of all, the colour. It's like this... Do you know what this colour reminds me of? Aperol Spritz. I know, that's very summer vibes in Europe, but it's got like the Aperol Spritz colour. Can you see that? Am I on my own in thinking that? But this is divine. I love the mist. It's super light. It's not one of those mists that balls up and leaves droplets all over the skin. It sinks into perfection. And my top tip, carry this around with you. If you are feeling like your skin starts to feel a little tight during the day and you want a quick fix, spritz this. Done. Hydrates. It's packed full of humectants, which are going to draw in and retain moisture within themselves, but it's also got some great calming and soothing ingredients, including that key ingredient, which is that Artemisia extract alongside Centella asiatica. There's a lot going on in here, and I just think for the price point, this is stunning. There are lots of different toners and essences in the Korean skincare market that hydrate, but of all of the ones I've tried, this is the one that I think layers best with other serums, and just, it's a great addition to your skincare routine. Now, I said earlier that I get my most dryness prone in winter, but I find I even use this in the warmer summer months because it's calming, it's soothing, and if you keep it in the fridge, it's cooling too. So this, a year-round sensation that I absolutely love. So we've cleansed the skin. We've sprayed on our toner to get everything like damp and ready to receive our serums, and I've got a lot of serums to share with you today. Now, always remember, serums will hydrate the skin better if you apply them onto damp skin. So always use something like that mist or just a little splash of water first before you put your serum on. That's because most serums will contain humectants and they need some moisture to grab onto it. So my top tip for extra hydration is make sure that you apply your serums onto damp skin for the best results. Now, my first serum recommendation is this. This is the Mixsoon Bean Essence. Now, this is packed full of fermented ingredients, and fermented ingredients are key for hydration. You know, if you ferment an ingredient, it is studied and clinically proven to add extra hydration versus the original unfermented ingredient. So ferments are going to be a dry skin person's literal holy grail and best friend, and that's what you get in here. This bean essence has very few ingredients in, and yet somehow guarantees you the plumpest, juiciest skin of your life. It comes in a really nice, and I'm going to try and show you. It is a little bit on the tacky side, but don't worry, you work that in and it will disappear without a trace. And I think that thicker viscosity is key because that's really what's going to dial up that hydration, really nourish, and those fermented ingredients are perfection. This is super affordable when you consider one pump that I showed you on hand will do the whole face. And whilst you get maximum plumping and hydration, you just don't get that sticky, tacky feel that you can get with some other hydrating serums. For me, that is gold. And yeah, personally, I love this. It's simple in terms of its formulation and its ingredient profile, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It is going to be a powerhouse hydrator. And yeah, I absolutely love it. For it to sink in to perfection, again, make sure you're applying it onto damp skin. Spritz of that Cialis mist, followed by that bean essence. Your skin will be hydrated to the gods, literally all day long. Now, another what I call a quick fix serum for hydration is this. This is the Skin 1004 Pore Minimizing Fresh Ampule. Now, when I say quick fix, you know, often when it comes to tackling dehydration in the skin, it's going to be a cumulative effort. You really need to invest in your products for the long term to really minimize any dryness. However, if you're impatient and you just need that quick fix, there are products which will do that. This is one of them. This will give you that beautiful glass skin, plumped, dewy looking skin with just one application. It's packed full of peptides and humectants, which are going to deeply nourish and hydrate, but it just gives you that like seamless glow, which I think if you've got dryness prone skin type, you'll know it's really hard to get that glowing skin look because dehydrated skin just struggles to get that radiance through. Well, this is a really quick fix. It'll hydrate you in the immediate term. It's got some long-term anti-aging benefits, and it will give you that nice glass skin glow that a lot of us crave. Maybe not as potent as some of the other hydrators that I'm talking about in today's video, but the reason I wanted to include it in this top 10 is because I think there is a special place for those skincare ingredients that just give you those quick wins. No waiting about, just gorgeous glowing skin in an instant. And this is a core part of my skincare routine year round. Calms, soothes, hydrates, glows you up, and this, yeah. There's something incredibly special about this product and the price point as well. You can buy, this is a small one, you get a 100ml version for like £12. super inexpensive. You can drench your skin in this and you will be honestly just looking so plump, healthy and hydrated all day long. Now, that Skin 1004 product, definitely a quick fix. Those of us that are impatient want those quick wins, that will deliver. But the long-term solution to dry skin is to improve your skin barrier. One of the key reasons we experience dehydration in the skin is we have an impaired barrier function. The skin has a protective barrier, and when it becomes impaired, the skin's functions don't work the way they should. This can lead to increases in sensitivity, irritation, and dryness. We really want to make sure our skin barrier is in tip-top health so it can trap in all of that hydration and not let any of it escape. So investing in a barrier supporting serum in the long term will definitely give you some great hydration payoff. And two of my favorite products from the Korean skincare market to boost the barrier function are these. We've got the V-Green Rishishi Skin Barrier Serum, super affordable, built with a complex ingredients list to really tackle the various different reasons why your skin barrier can become impaired. Using this for just a couple of nights, you'll already see an improvement. Use it in the long term and your skin barrier will be thanking you and honestly in tip-top health. This will prevent long-term dehydration and it's such a simple serum to slot into your skincare routine. It'll work with anything. So if you're sat here thinking, I just want to choose one of these products mentioned today, choose this one. Slot it anywhere in your skincare routine. You should use it alongside your other serums. And honestly, after a couple of weeks of use, you'll notice such a difference and the levels of hydration in the skin will be vastly improved. It's all thanks to that skin barrier. Another recommendation is the RNW Concentrated Ceramide Serum. Ceramides, the best barrier boosting ingredients around, and this is packed full of them. It's also got some other calming and soothing ingredients. It's just a great all-rounder. You don't need to use both of these. I'd say choose one or the other for like your skin barrier needs, but whichever one you do go for, your barrier will love it. Neither of them are that expensive, so your wallet will love it too, and your hydration levels will go into overdrive, especially if you're consistent in terms of applying them. Every morning and evening, give it a couple of weeks and you'll be noticing the difference for sure. Now, quickly before I come on to two creams that I absolutely love for maximum hydration, I want to talk of vitamin C. Now, most of us will have a vitamin C serum somewhere in our skincare routine, but vitamin C in its pure form, ascorbic acid, can be a little drying on the skin. And so often when our skin's going through it and we're more dryness prone, we step away from our vitamin C. You don't need to do that. You might just need to switch to a more dry skin friendly vitamin C serum in order to get the maximum benefits for glow, but also minimum risk of dryness and irritation. One of my favorites is this. This is the Torridon Cell Amazing Brightening Ampule. This actually has 5 different forms of vitamin C, from pure form to stabilized form to vitamin C derivatives. So you're getting maximum outcomes in terms of the results you'll see, but minimum risk of irritation and dryness because it's not just focusing down on that pure form ascorbic acid. It's a bit more clever than that. It's got multiple different forms, which I think are going to be so well suited to a more dryness prone skin type. So if you're somebody that feels like you just can't do vitamin C, it's too drying, you don't need it in your life, give this a go. I honestly think you'll see some great results, no change in terms of the hydration levels in the skin, and you'll be glowing to the gods in no time. It's not going to be for everyone. You know, if you've already got your favorite vitamin C serum and you're not experiencing any dryness, stick with it. But if you're someone that avoids vitamin C's because of that side effect, get a little of this in your life. I think it's a wonderful vitamin C serum and particularly phenomenal when it comes to dry skin types. Now, finally, I want to end on some creams, because if you've got dry skin, it's all right putting on, all of these amazing serums, starting your routine off with a fantastic cleanser and an essence, but you still need something to lock it all in. And for me, there are 2 creams that do that to perfection. One for more combination dry skin and one for the relentlessly dry skinned out there. Don't worry, I have got you covered with this recommendation. I'm not going to talk about any sunscreens in this video because I actually spoke about my favorite hydrating Korean sunscreens in a separate video. I'm going to leave a link to that up there. Check that one out because of course I don't want anyone going without their sunscreen. But when it comes to the creams and the lotions, these are the 2 that I'm going to recommend. This is the Torridon Cell Amazing Firming Cream. A phenomenal option if you're looking to just tighten, lift and firm everything. But a really nice lightweight, super hydrating option. So if you're somebody that wants that maximum hydration, but you want it to be breathable, you want something super light on the skin, this is a great option. Lots of humectants, peptides and hydrators, but it still manages to have a really nice lightweight texture to it. One of my favorites and super affordable, which is, yeah, absolutely amazing. This I love so much. I did a whole separate video on it, which I'm going to leave a link to up there. Check that out if you want to know more detail. But yeah, that's the lightweight, super hydrating option. Now, the heavy duty option is this. This is the Allies of Skin Molecular Barrier Recovery Cream Balm. And this is a must for anyone that just cannot get on top of their dry skin. If you're one of those people that sits out there and thinks, I've tried all of this. I've tried the lotions, the potions, the serums, the creams, nothing has worked. Get this. This is the heaviest duty moisturiser you are ever going to find. It's packed full of oils, humectants, hydrators, peptides, calming and soothing ingredients. It has everything in here. And let me tell you, if you have that relentlessly dry skin that you just don't think anything is going to help get on top of, just try this out. I would honestly say go back to basics. Get a great cleanser. This is for your evening skincare routine. Get a great cleanser and then put this on afterwards. Just leave it there. For a full week, do that and you will see your skin is soft, supple, hydrated. Your barrier function will be repaired. It works so quickly and I think is genuinely the best hydrating product I have ever found. Now, not everyone's going to need this. If you're somebody that can get on top of your dry skin with other options, that's phenomenal. You probably won't need this, but anyone who just feels that they need something, anything to just help maximize the hydration, this is going to be your best option. I use this when I change my retinoid around, I can get a little dryness linked to that. I use this, fixes it in a flash, and it's hands down like the best product. At the moment, Allies of Skin actually have their 20% off summer sale, so you don't need any code or anything for that. If you go onto their website, you automatically get 20% off, and I've linked that in the description box below. However, I have got a separate code which actually gets you a free gift with purchase. So if you buy this, you'll get the 20% off. Use that code, you'll also get a free gift with purchase. I don't know what the gift is. I have no idea. I've actually ordered this and the cleanser just so I can see what the free gift is with my own code. So we'll see. But yeah, who doesn't like a freebie when you're already getting 20% off anyway? So if you want to take advantage of the Allies summer sale, this is the product that I would recommend. I also love their cleanser and their vitamin C. But for dry skin, I think this is amazing. Now, before any of you read me and roast me in the comments, I know Allies of Skin aren't a Korean skincare brand. They're a Singaporean skincare brand, but I thought this is the best hydrator, so I'd slot it seamlessly into this video and hope that nobody, calls me out too much for it. But I am aware. I am aware. I'll put that front and center. But I think it's so good. It definitely deserved a mention in this video. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of the top 10 Korean skincare products for dry skin. What do you think to these? Have you had experience with them? Sound off in the comments section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.